Vito performing a lap Q on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap Q on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap Q on Mary Kate. Zeus performing a lap Q on Kristen. Valor performing a lap Q on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary Kate sitting on a park bench with Wooju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wait. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wooju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying playtime along the ocean. Josh taking pictures of Simon's curiosity of the ocean water. Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime. Kristen and Zeus walking after intense beach zoomies. John and Valor exploring the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach. Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wooju performing a lap Q on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap Q on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap Q on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap Q on Mary Kate. Zeus performing a lap Q on Kristen. Valor performing a lap Q on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary-Kate sitting on a park bench with Wooju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wave. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary-Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wooju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying playtime along the ocean. Josh taking pictures of Simon's curiosity of the ocean water. Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary-Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime. Kristen and Zeus walking after intense beach zoomies. John and Valor exploring the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach. Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wooju performing a lap cue on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap cue on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap cue on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap cue on Mary-Kate. Zeus performing a lap cue on Kristen. Valor performing a lap cue on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary-Kate sitting on a park bench with Wooju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wave. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary-Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wuju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying playtime along the ocean. Josh taking pictures of Simon's curiosity of the ocean water. Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary-Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime. Kristen and Zeus walking after intense beach zoomies. John and Valor exploring the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach. Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wuju performing a lap cue on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap cue on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap cue on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap cue on Mary-Kate. Zeus performing a lap cue on Kristen. Valor performing a lap cue on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary-Kate sitting on a park bench with Wuju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wave. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary-Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wooju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying playtime along the ocean. Josh taking pictures of Simon's curiosity of the ocean water. Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary-Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime. Kristen and Zeus walking after intense beach zoomies. John and Valor exploring the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach. Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wooju performing a lap cue on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap cue on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap cue on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap cue on Mary-Kate. Zeus performing a lap cue on Kristen. Valor performing a lap cue on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary-Kate sitting on a park bench with Wooju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wave. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary-Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wooju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying playtime along the ocean. Josh taking pictures of Simon's curiosity of the ocean water. Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary-Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime. Kristen and Zeus walking after intense beach zoomies. John and Valor exploring the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach. Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wooju performing a lap cue on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap cue on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap cue on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap cue on Mary-Kate. Zeus performing a lap cue on Kristen. Valor performing a lap cue on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary-Kate sitting on a park bench with Wooju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wave. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary-Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wooju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying playtime along the ocean. Josh taking pictures of Simon's curiosity of the ocean water. Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary-Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime.
Good morning and welcome.
Kristen
We
and
are
Zeus
going to be
walking
starting
after
in
intense beach
5
zoomies.
minutes. We're going to be starting in 5 minutes, so please start finding your
John and
seats.
Valor
Thank
exploring
you.
the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach.
Hey, married couple.
Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wooju performing a lap cue on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap cue on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap cue on Aisha. Za Cho performing a lap cue on Mary Kate. Zeus performing a lap cue on Kristen. Valor performing a lap cue on John. Jared walking through the mall with Samson, with trainers nearby. Karen with Beulah in the between position. Wendy drinking water from a bowl. Rhonda and Mary Kate sitting on a park bench with Wooju and Za Cho at their feet. Vito bringing his drop leash to his handler Everardo. Josh sitting on a park bench cueing Simon to wave. Vanessa working on cues with Finley in the park. Aisha petting Vegas while sitting on the grass together. Mary Kate holding out a towel for Za Cho to wipe his drool on. Kristen rewarding Zeus with kibble while walking in the park. Valor walking closely with John through the park. Samson on top of a park bench after being cued to jump on by Jared. Karen working with Beulah in the park. Rhonda holding Wooju's leash during beach zoomies. Vito and Everardo enjoying.
Good morning again. We have 2 minutes before the start of our graduation. 2 minutes before the start of graduation. Please find your seats. Thank you.
Vanessa kissing Finley on the forehead while they sit together. Aisha and Vegas running together on the beach during playtime. Mary Kate and Za Cho having fun in the ocean during playtime. Kristen and Zeus walking after intense beach zoomies. John and Valor exploring the ocean water together. Jared and Samson walking along the ocean. Karen laughing at Beulah's excitement while on the beach. Wendy and a trainer jogging along the ocean during playtime. Wooju performing a lap cue on Rhonda. Vito performing a lap cue on Everardo. Josh sitting with Simon on his left side. Vanessa with Finley in the between position. Vegas being rewarded with kibble after performing a lap cue on Aisha. on Kristen. Valor performing a lap Q on John.
Good morning, everyone. Could you please take a seat? Good morning, everybody. How are you? Thank you for joining us on this special day. You can't hear me? To get us started, I'd like to welcome Girl Scout Troop number 384 up to present the colors.
Audience, attention, please stand. Color Guard, attention. The flag will be coming down the center aisle and up onto the stage. The flag will be posted on the left. Color Guard, advance. Color Guard, post the colors. Color Guard, salute the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color Guard dismissed. Please be seated.
I want to start by congratulating our graduates on this new beginning that you guys have in front of you. Know that the work that you've done to get to this day is something that you guys should be really proud of. It's a lot that got you here, and I have no doubt in my mind that these dogs are going to be nothing short of miracles for you guys. So congratulations. I also want to thank and congratulate our service dog team who poured their hearts into making these partnerships come to life over the last 10 days. A lot goes into the 10 days of class. It's long hours, and we really do appreciate it. You guys do an incredible job. To our puppy raisers, our volunteers, our donors, thank you guys for making all this possible. We couldn't do it without you. And now, please help me welcome up our president, Mr. Tony Blevins.
Okay, good morning to all. And good afternoon if you're on the other side of the country. So good morning and good afternoon to everyone, and we want to thank you for joining us here today and also via live stream. My name is Tony Blevins, President, Director, Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines. We are honored to welcome you here, and we are honored to celebrate Class 438. This is an extraordinary group of service dog and facility teams whose lives are forever changed through partnerships, purpose, and trust. Each team is a powerful reminder of why this work matters. Today, our mission comes to life through independence regained, confidence restored, and hope is strengthened. To our veteran graduates, I am especially honored to stand here with you as a fellow disabled United States Marine Corps veteran. And like each of you, I raised my right hand, understanding the weight of that commitment, the blank check each of us wrote in defense of our country. I proudly served 4 years United States Marine Corps, 2 years Marine Reserve, National Guard, Army, and later I applied for Army Officer School candidate and graduated as the honor graduate of my class. While our paths may be different, we share the same bond and the service, sacrifice, and love for our country, for duty, integrity, sacrifice, respect for each other. Today, we proudly recognize and we applaud each of you. Thank you. To all of our graduates, choosing this partnership takes trust and courage. These dogs will walk beside you through challenges and victories alike. They will not only offer skilled support, but steady companionship and unwavering presence. And again, congratulations to Class 438. Next, it is my pleasure to recognize our generous sponsors who help support this mission. Your commitment helps make this work possible, and you are an important part of the GDA TLC family. We are truly grateful for these partnerships. Today, we are excited to recognize not one, but 2 team sponsorships. These generous gifts help us cover the cost of both the dog and the graduate as they begin their life-changing partnership. First, we would like to thank Lockheed Martin in the community for their team sponsorship of Rhonda and Wuju. It is a pleasure to have you. Ali, if you would come up.
Thank you so much on behalf of Lockheed Martin. It's always such an honor for me to be here and represent our organization and receive this. But really, all the credit goes to this fantastic program that Guide Dogs of America has created, to all of the puppy raisers, and to our veterans. Thank you so much. To the graduates, congratulations, and I look forward to continuing this incredible partnership. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ali. Second, we would like to thank Sepulveda Building Material and Janie Connors for their team sponsorship of Michael and Parker. In addition to this sponsorship, Janie Connors holds a golf tournament each year benefiting GDA TLC. Janie could not be here today, but sends her congratulations and best wishes. Thank you, Janie. Next, we are pleased to recognize a graduate sponsorship supporting a recipient as they embark on this incredible journey, covering their training, lodging, and travel expenses. Thank you to Pino Pizza and Pubs for sponsoring John, who received a facility dog. Joyce Finnan is here today. Could you please join us here?
What a pleasure it's been to be part of the GDA volunteer process. Back in 2020, I just got together with my family, my brother, sister, nephew, and we came up with this idea of hosting a party just for friends and family to raise money for GDA. So after I retired, I went to COC and got a degree in wine. And so that's where the Pinot name comes. Although, as it worked out, my very first puppy that I raised, we named her Pinot. And then my nephew is an artisanal pizza maker, so that's where the pizza came from. And I always have a great turnout of people, puppy raisers coming with the pups. Anyway, we started it in 2020, and we do it every year, and it is an absolute blast with a great purpose. So thank you.
Last month, we were honored to receive a grant in the order of $9,850 from the Firehouse Sub Public Safety Foundation to provide balance assistant harnesses for our veteran service dog teams, helping graduates with mobility changes and challenges move safely and confidently alongside their service dogs. Today, one of those harnesses is sponsored and assigned to Joshua, Marine veteran, Semper Fi, and veteran service dog Simon. I would like to welcome Jeff Press,
Thank you very much. This is a great privilege for us because this is the second time that we've been able to provide a grant to Guide Dogs of America from our restaurant at Firehouse Subs up in Valencia. The foundation was created by the founders that were firemen, and this came on because of Hurricane Katrina, and they created a public safety foundation where first responding organizations could request grants to help with first responding equipment. To have the privilege with my wife Jennifer, my son here Dylan, to be able to raise money for the community and give back to first responders for what they've done is a privilege. And that's one of the reasons why we joined Firehouse Subs, to be able to give back to the community and help first responders. So it's a privilege from Guide Dogs of America for us and our family to be able to give back to you again and to help our first responders, and what a wonderful organization this is to provide. And it's our privilege to be able to give back. So thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Jeff. As we move forward, we would also like to give a special recognition to the Transportation Communication Union, TCU IAM, for their transportation sponsorship. They provided train passes, and for his service dog Vito, thank you to TCU IAM for helping this client get to and from campus safely. We are also proud to celebrate puppy sponsorships, helping provide support from the time a puppy leaves with their puppy raiser until they return to campus for formal training. Thank you to Susan Hoffman for Zoo. Thank you to Hope View School, OVSD, for sponsoring Bula. Thank you to the Citizens Philanthropic Foundation for sponsoring Finley. Thank you to Marty and Judy Husted for sponsoring Simon. And thank you to IAM Union Victory Lodge 1725 for sponsoring Parker. We would also like to recognize puppy sponsors of our newest breeder dogs, Linda Heiser Seaman for sponsoring Snoop, Nicole Burke sponsoring Nanny, we would also like to thank class donors who sponsored a puppy that ended up being career change, but our thanks and appreciation goes out to Tri-County Mustang Club, Bunny, go ahead. Bunny Louvet, Sandy Bennett, Hartwell Corporation, Jackie and Joseph Lawrence, Faye and Gary Waldman, Mackie Singer, Ina Corey, Carol George, and the Healy Foundation. We would also like to thank our VEST sponsors, Melissa Rubin, VEST sponsor for both Wuji and Wendy. So I have to tell you, we have a Wuji and a Wuji. Huntington Beach Puppy Raisers for VEST sponsor Bula and Vegas. Elizabeth Hall, VEST sponsor for Valor in memory of Lewis Hall. And Nicole and family for VEST sponsor of Samson. So in addition, we would also like to thank our International Association of Machinists Union partners for their unwavering support of our programs and fundraising support throughout the year. We cannot do this without you. They provide about 1/3 of our budget as we go through the year, and they do hundreds of fundraisers across the country and Canada. So and also to all of our valued sponsors, donors, volunteers, puppy raisers, breeder keepers, and staff. This moment belongs to you. Your belief, your commitment, and your love made this and all these partnerships possible. So thank you. And finally, a special thank you to the National Charity League San Fernando Valley Chapter. Their members support every graduation that we have here, and thank you for being such an incredible partner. So a round of applause for them. Thank you. As we move forward today, it's not the end of a journey, it is the beginning of a bond built on trust, teamwork, and unconditional love. May these partnerships carry you forward with strength, independence, quiet confidence, and never walking alone. Please join me in welcoming lead service dog trainer for graduation, Sonia. Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody. Here we are. I'm Sonia Parisi. I'm the lead instructor for the Service Dog program. And let me tell you, it has been an honor to lead class 438. Watching these teams today and watch them growing over the past 10 days has been such a privilege. We had plenty of fun moments, and I'm not sure you guys were able to see the beach picture, but we may gonna consider to not let staff coming anymore and take picture, because what happened in Ventura is gonna stay in Ventura. We definitely had a few moments of like, I need a minute. We had a lot of laugh, we had some tears, and we have several times when the dog made it clear that they also have opinions about what we are doing. But as every challenge became just another opportunity to grow together. So we're here today. Before we get into knowing our stars of the day, a few thank you are due. To our incredible volunteers, thank you for the countless things you do behind the scenes. To name a few, all the transport, all the cleanup, preparation, before, after class, all those chairs, you name it. They do it all. To Crystal Clean, our housekeeping team, Terry and Lisa, thank you for making us feel like a home. To the food service team, thank you for taking such great care of us. And if our pants fit a little tighter today, we're just gonna blame the ice cream, okay? To our two correctional institutions, Mill Creek State Prison and Richard J. Donovan, thank you for believing in this program and its mission and allow us to run the two prison program. And today we have Mill Creek Community Resource Manager with us, so please stand up and let's give an applause to Jason Ross. I don't know where he's at. To the incarcerated trainers, I hope you know that a part of your work walks across this stage today. Every hour spent teaching and believing in these dogs has created independence, confidence, and hope. To the best team, the service dog team, of course, Nicole, Jess, Rochelle, Cheryl, and Anna. Thanks for bringing your skills, your heart, your humor, and working with you so you know it's a blast. Each one of your contributions makes the whole recipe just right. And I'm Italian, so I can say that. And now, I just want to say something. It's been 5 years that I am with GDA TLC. I witnessed many classes, and I can state that each class has its own rhythm. Each story has its own heartbeat. And still this moment, even today, touches me again and again. It never, ever loses the magic. And today, watching each of you live with a partner who will change your life, it's really the greatest reminder we all need of why our work matters. And now, let's get back to the stars. Let me introduce this amazing team, and we're going to talk about our first recipient. Our first recipient is a veteran recipient and has been matched with service dog Wendy. She's a proud Marine veteran who dedicated the military service to working as an aircraft mechanic. When not busy, she enjoys the simpler things in life. You can often find her curled up with a book, exploring the outdoors, and just appreciating nature and beauty. Wendy was raised by Sienna Rodriguez, and I'm pretty sure Sienna is still with us. I would like to welcome Sienna on stage. Yeah?
So I have something written down, but after seeing Wendy, it's clear how much work and time went into these dogs. So I really want to thank the Mule Creek prison staff and all the incarcerated trainers. Yeah, my name is Sienna, and I had the privilege of raising Wendy. Wendy came into my life when she was about 10 weeks old, and for the next year and 2 months, she was my constant companion. I knew what I was expected to do and train her for, but I didn't expect how much she would teach me along the way. Wendy taught me patience, consistency, and the value of structure. She challenged me, made me laugh, and brought so much joy into my daily life. Through her, I was introduced to this incredible community, which I will be forever grateful for. Saying goodbye to Wendy felt kind of like what it would be saying goodbye to a student for college. It was one of the hardest parts of the journey. I haven't seen her in over a year, but knowing that she has successfully completed her training and is now being matched with a veteran makes every goodbye worthwhile. Wendy changed my life, and I only had her for a short time. I know she will do the same for her new partner. I'm so grateful to have been a small part of her journey. So congratulations to all the puppies and all the raisers, and to this incredible organization. I'm really excited to see what they do next. Thank you.
Thank you, Sienna. Wendy was trained at Mill Creek State Prison by incarcerated trainer Jose Cuevas. And we do have a video of a trainer.
Hello to everyone, and I want to give thanks to GDA, TLC, CDCR, the puppy raisers, Ms. Parisi, Ms. Maples, and Ms. Lima for making this program possible and for entrusting me with this opportunity. When I think about what I'll remember most about Wendy, it's the way she was always happy to see me, no matter what kind of day I was having. She greeted me with excitement, loyalty, and unconditional acceptance. That simple joy reminded me every day that trust and connection are built through patience, consistency, and care. Working with Wendy has affected me in many positive ways. She taught me responsibility, patience, and the importance of staying calm and focused. More than she gave me a sense of purpose. Watching her learning, growing, and gaining the skills she will need to help someone else has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. As we celebrate this graduation, I know it's time for her to begin the next chapter of her journey. While it's not easy to say goodbye, I am proud of what Wendy has accomplished and excited for the difference she will make. To her new handler, my wish is that Wendy brings you the same happiness, comfort, and companionship that she brought me. I hope Wendy gives you confidence, independence, and support in your daily life. Most of all, I hope the bond you build together is as meaningful and life-changing as the one we shared. Thank you.
Our second recipient is Michael and his service dog Parker. Michael is an Army veteran and current Army Reserve chaplain who served in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. After experiencing the challenges of military service and transition firsthand, Michael pursued a degree in marriage and family therapy with the heart of helping veterans, service members, and family navigate trauma, grief, and the difficulties of life with hope and healing. In 2022, Michael received Flynn, a faithful dog and trusted companion who walked with him through the final stretch of his graduate degree and became an important part of his journey toward serving others. After Flynn's passing, Michael received Parker, a new friend and companion who continues to support him, and he pursues his calling to care for others. Through his work as a pastor, chaplain, and licensed marriage and family therapist, Michael remains committed to helping people find strength, purpose, and restoration. Please help me to welcome Michael on stage.
Well, I could speak for about 30 to 45 minutes, but I won't bore you with all the ways in which I'm absolutely so delighted and grateful for GDA, for TLC, for the puppy raisers that I just had a chance to meet. Truly, this organization has been with me, with us from the beginning of our journey in 2022, even through the difficulty of losing a beloved friend. And I am so immensely grateful for Parker. I'm so grateful to you, Jessica, for coming over and doing an in-home placement. We have just bonded so quickly. He is such a good friend, and he's so sweet. It's like he knows everything and can anticipate everything, which those of you who have these dogs know that's exactly what they do. I'm so grateful, and I want to say thank you again to everyone who participated in this journey. Thank you so much, and we are so delighted to continue this journey together.
Parker was raised by Kimberly Salas and Rita Ragles. We are welcoming Kimberly on stage.
Hi, I'm Kimberly. I had the pleasure of co-raising Parker with Linda. We knew after bringing him home what a special dog he was. Everything we did, we could just say Parker is special. Parker was a pleasure to raise and a very easy puppy. His favorite was putting on his vest and going places. Linda's grandkids named Parker. They named him after a superhero, and that's exactly what Parker was born to be. He was named after Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. Now Parker is Michael's superhero as they take on the world together side by side. Thank you.
Parker was trained by incarcerated trainer Applegate and Stephen Romero at Richard J. Donovan Institution, and we do have a video to share.
Hello, I'm Steve Romero. I'm the co-trainer for Parker. The primary trainer, Tom Applegate, is not able to do this video, so I'm here in his stead. I wanted to say a little bit about Parker. He's a great dog. He has a beautiful disposition. He's very attentive to the trainer. He has really good behaviors, and he's good at sitting and relaxing. But when he's at work, he is all the way on cue. I like it when he's sitting on the table and we're relaxing on the yard. He sits with his co-trainer, with his primary trainer, and rests his head on his neck, and it's so relaxing. His behaviors for deep pressure sensitivity are all really good. So I'm very happy to say that Parker was a very good instrumental part of this team, and good luck to whoever gets it.
Moving to our next team, we have Josh and his service dog, Simon. Josh served 6 years in the Marine Corps at HMH 769, currently decommissioned. He deployed with the squadron to Afghanistan in 2004, working in the S1 office. He helped support Operation Enduring Freedom until he was honorably discharged in 2006. Please help me to welcome Josh on stage.
Well, first, thanks to all the trainers. It's been a fun experience. I'm looking forward to going home with Simon. For all the puppy handler, the raisers, and everyone that helped with Simon, thank you.
And this is Simon performing a wave. Good job. Big applause for Josh and Simon. Simon was raised by Laura Christensen, and we're going to invite Laura on stage.
Good morning. Simon was an unplanned puppy. I had a dog in training to be a service dog when our area leader and 2 other people in our Long Beach group decided they were all going to raise together. But it was a black dog, and I had always raised yellow dogs. And so, I was a little not used to going to, having a black dog. So I mentioned it to my daughter, and my daughter said, Mom, I just really think it's time you go over to the dark side. So next thing I knew, I brought Simon home and welcomed this 8-week-old little black bean puppy. From day one, Simon was a joy to raise. I never had issues with him stealing my shoes, chewing up my furniture, or keeping me up all night. He was and still is a very happy puppy. I am an active person who enjoys many outdoor activities, and along with the socialization and the day-to-day activities, Simon embraced it all with joy, enthusiasm, and also dedication. But when it came time to settle, he would curl up on his bed, lay across my feet, or sit in the back porch and visit all of the hummingbird friends in my backyard. They would even come down to his level to say hello. So they had this very interesting bond with them. I would like to thank Marty and Judy Husted for their sponsorship of Simon, the Long Beach and Huntington Beach area leaders, and my fellow puppy raisers for all their support. My friends who have always welcomed Simon supported me and done their best to respect the boundaries of raising a guide dog and a puppy. To Ruben, who has done a wonderful job of training him at R.J. Donovan Prison. It was a pleasure to meet you, and to all of my family who has always welcomed Simon into their homes. Lastly, to Josh, you have been matched with a wonderful, versatile, extremely happy dog. He will be your loyal companion, your comfort when you need a therapist, and your mobility guide to encourage and support you every day. I wish you many years of good health, happiness, an ever-growing and everlasting bond. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Simon was trained at Richard J. Donovan by incarcerated trainers Ruben Castro, Richard Tovar, and Heath Sosa, and we do have a video to share.
First of all, congratulations to all the dogs that are graduating in this awesome ceremony. Thank you for GDA for having this beautiful ceremony. I want to thank Jessica Simpson and Sean Deebs and these 2 guys that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And they say it takes a village to raise a child, right? Well, meet the village.
Yeah, I'm Richard Tovar. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to help work with Simon. He's a smart and awesome dog, so eager to work. He's the big dog on the yard, so he's very popular. I see smiles he brings to so many faces here. I'm happy and excited to the family that's going to have this guy. He's going to make a wonderful addition, I'm pretty sure.
Hello, my name is Heath Sosa. Hope you guys are having a great time at graduation. Simon, for me, he's a cool dog. I'm very blessed to be part of the team. It was really cool to work with Ruben and with Tovar on this. It was like basically a team effort, like a mentorship. I like to point out the fact that this was his first dog. It was his first time primary, so that's awesome. He definitely killed it. He did a really good job with Simon. I know this dog's going to bring you so much happiness. Just when you work with him, you look at him, he's got these big old Pixar eyes that look deep into your soul, and it makes you feel like definitely a better person. This dog will definitely change your life for sure. And congratulations, and you are really going to enjoy him and love him. And he'll love you. Thank you.
My name is Ruben Castro, and I am the primary for Simon here. What can I say that already hasn't been said? But just this dog is so loving, caring. Once he's bonded with you and he gets that emotional connection, he will pick up on all the small little things that you're needing or what you're feeling. he has changed my life so much. He taught me another level of patience. I have 3 children of my own, but this right here was the most challenging thing I've done in prison, and it's I'm glad I got in the program. I mean, we call him a Pixar puppy. We call him, goofball. We call him a lot of things, but soon you're gonna call him yours, and I'm glad to be a part of his life and enjoy this beautiful, 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 beautiful animal that I poured literal tears and sweat into, for the past year and some change.
For sure.
And there were a lot of tears. He was challenging, but I hope you enjoy him and give him the love and affection that he deserves and that he will give you unconditionally. Thank you.
And on to our next graduate, we have Rhonda and her service dog, Wuju. Rhonda grew up in a military family. She has 2 sisters and a stepbrother. She always wanted to go into the military, and after she has her only daughter, she chose to go into the Air Force. She was part of a mobile command and control squadron out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. She currently lives in a small town about 40 miles east of Cheyenne, and she will be getting married in a couple of weeks. Congratulations. She will gain 4 bonus children and 4 bonus grandchildren. So please help me to welcome Rhonda and Wuju on stage.
I'm going to try and do this without crying. I just want to say, would you? I just want to say a quick thank you. I want to thank not only GDA, but every single person that has been a part of helping raise and train Wuju. We as a team have already made huge strides, and I can't wait to see how much my life changes having Wuju by my side.
We understand each other here. We've been together for 10 days, so it's a lot of things. Wuju was raised by the Kim family, and I do believe Michelle is going to be the one joining us on stage and talk to us. Let's welcome Michelle.
Hi, everyone. Wuju was my second GDA puppy. My first Gumbo was a working guide dog by the time I got Wuju, and I was unsure at first how I would adjust to a new puppy when I had given my whole heart to one dog already. But I realized right after meeting her that I didn't have to worry at all. I fell in love with Wuju the first moment I saw her, and her sparkling, expressive, beautiful eyes. She was such a delight to work and learn with. She always gave her 100% and had so much zest and infectious enthusiasm, from when we did basic obedience training to playing tug, lots of playing. And I've already, in the brief moment we met, I've already had the privilege of seeing Rhonda and Wuju's beautiful partnership that I know is gonna continue to grow. And I am so, so proud of you, Wuju. And I know you'll make an amazing team with Rhonda. Congratulations.
Thank you, Michelle. Wuju was trained at Richard J. Donovan by incarcerated trainers Stephen Hoffman and Peter Lewis, and we'll share a video with you.
Good morning or afternoon. I'm Stephen Hoffman. And I'm Peter Lewis. And this is Wuju. In case you don't already know, that's Korean for universe, which she is about to become the center of your universe. Here we use, she has a lot of nicknames, but one of the ones everybody knows her by is the yard lemur. You'll see that by her eyes. She has been a fun dog to train. She's got a lot of personality and is very smart, but will make you work for it. She definitely enjoys catching on to a pattern and then thinking she knows what you want. So definitely keep her guessing. But she's been a real fun dog to have for the last 14 months. She's got a lot of personality, and you'll see that in her eyes. She can look at you and give you a whole array of personality. I hope that she is able to change your life the way she has mine. Every dog that comes through this program has their own personality and changes our lives in different ways, always for the better. And I hope she can do that for you, regardless of what path she goes, wherever she goes. I know she'll make a change, and she'll love you through and through and be there for you. She is very much into cuddling, so I hope you are too. And I really hope that you enjoy her as much as I have.
Yeah, Wuju, I call her Wuju Jitsu. She is an amazing dog. She's super smart. She is a very loyal, very dedicated dog. And it's been really fun training with her with Steven. She has definitely brought an energy to our environment here, and everybody that comes in contact with her loves her. So we know that she will be loved wherever she's going, whoever gets her. And yeah, it's been a blessing to have her in our lives. So.
Lastly, I do want to thank GDA, TLC, Ms. Simpson, Ms. Maples, Peter, Mr. Sosa, and a handful of other of my fellow trainers who have always made themselves available when they can, giving me advice on how to handle something that I may be struggling with and helping me to think outside the box to help Wuju jump that next hurdle in her training. And with that, I hope that you've enjoyed meeting her, and the rest of your guys' lives together are beautiful. Thank you.
And let's move into our next graduate. Our next graduate is Aisha and her autism service dog Vegas. Aisha is a writer and filmmaker working in government grant writing in San Francisco, California. She developed and leads a Book of Wills program in Sierra Leone, where she dreams of living part-time one day, running a coffee shop cafe, and making honey in her In her spare time, Aisha practices yoga, tries her hand at pottery, and spends time with her magnificent son, Benji, and wonderful partner, Ryan. She looks forward to having Vegas support for Benji and taking a family trip to his namesake, Vegas, one day. Help me to welcome Aisha and Vegas on stage.
Hello. I had a really nice speech written, but the dog ate my homework. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been involved in this magnificent journey, from the donors to the puppy raiser, Christina, and her family, to his trainer at Mole Creek, to the incredible instructors, which, Sonia, I'm not looking at you as requested. She's got a soft side. To my wonderful, wonderful classmates, you guys are just all amazing human beings. To Vegas, who, I mean, wow, this dog is just absolutely amazing. He's gonna come back with me to San Francisco and live the fast life, which I think matches his name. And I just know he's gonna have such a profound impact on me and my family. So I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Thank you.
So proud. They are doing so good. They are. Vegas was raised by Christina Story and her family, and Christina shall be the one coming up on stage. Yeah, she is. Let's welcome Christina on stage. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My dog ate my homework as well, my speech, so I'm winging it up here. I want to thank everybody before I get into the good stuff. Holly and Bob, thank you for giving me this opportunity. They're my area leaders for Huntington Beach, and you guys changed my life giving me this opportunity, and you changed a lot of other people's lives too. And Aisha, oh my goodness, I found a sister already. Vegas could not be going to a better forever home with you and your son, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed. So I picked up Vegas when he was 8 weeks old, this big old bundle of fur, so cute. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. He is my first dog and probably my last because I am a terrible puppy raiser. I'm a very fun mommy, but I'm very bad at the training part. So bad that they're not letting me do it again. But I think that these are secrets. This is a safe room, right? Safe room. I'm a special education teacher, and Vegas, right after I picked him up, he didn't know he was going to be my co-teacher. I teach, my group is a lot of students with autism, and it is so fitting that Vegas is going to a home with Benji, right, your son's name, and he just has opened doors for so many of my students, so many of my staff at my school. He's just changed lives from 8 weeks old. He's changed my life. I'm trying not to lose my shit up here. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's just amazing. He's gonna continue to break down those barriers, and he's really just joy in an entity. That's how I can describe him. And I feel like, although I wasn't the best trainer, his personality, I kind of gave him a little bit of that. So yeah, I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to see all he does in his future. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, before I introduce you to the trainer, let's make a deal. I will take any of your puppy that you raise in Mill Creek, and we have a president here that is gonna give a thumb up. Yeah. So you're next in line for a puppy. I'll take it any day. Deal done. Italian deals. Okay, back to us. Vegas was trained at Mill Creek State Prison by incarcerated trainer Clifton Sawyer, and we would like to share a video with you guys.
I want to give thanks to Parisi, Maples, and Lima, GDA and TLC, and CDCR for giving me this opportunity to train this rock star right here in Vegas. The thing I remember most about Vegas is how sensitive he is and caring. He makes everyone feel special. I mean, everyone. He has 100 expressions, and his eyes melt people's heart. That leaves a lasting impression on you. He truly cares. He truly carries his emotions on his collar. I got into this program for some selfish reasons. I thought it was about me. Well, Vegas changed that thought real fast. I learned real quick, this isn't about me. There's a bigger purpose here. Vegas needed me. He needed me to help train him, so one day Some lucky person can depend on Vegas. Vegas wasn't the only one learning during his training. He showed me how to be compassionate, caring, and understanding of others. To the new client, Vegas will bring a joy to your soul. I know he'll be a constant companion. He's been mine. When you look down and see him with his big amber eyes, he'll change your day. And that's it.
That's why you need to raise another puppy. Our next graduate is Everardo, an autism service dog, Vito. Ever is the parent of an amazing autistic 10 years old kid. Together with the extraordinary help of Vito, they advocate for neurodiversity and for people on the spectrum to achieve their dreams. Please help me to welcome Ever, the best ever, on stage.
Wow. So I had a speech prepared, but Professor Vito insisted that he write it. So this is from Vito. You ready, Professor? Woof, woof, woof. That roughly translates to, and this is actually from me and my family, thank you to, yeah, dogs can't talk. I'm nervous, all right? Thank you to GDA, the trainers, Sonia, Nicole, Rochelle, Jess, Cheryl, and Hannah. I also want to thank the puppy raisers, Kim and Morgan, woo woo, beautiful signs, and the incarcerated trainer, Weaver. This is for my autistic son. My family thanks you from the bottom of our hearts. This is something we've been waiting for I think 3 or plus years. It felt like forever, so thank you very much. Stand. Ta-da. Oh. Stand. Sit. Wait. Click. Let's go.
Your phone. We had a good time, this class. What can I say? It's true. Well, Vito was raised by Kim and Morgan Inchua. I don't know if I chopped your last name, sorry. But I believe Kim will forgive me and will come up on stage. Let's welcome Kim on stage.
Thank you, and thanks to the Vito Fan Club here today. I'm so honored to be a part of this amazing village, and I just want to give a shout out to everyone in class 438, and also to Bob and Pam English, because without them I would not be here today. They are the Santa Clarita area leaders, and with all their support and guidance, I just couldn't have done what I did, and I really owe everything to them. They're so wonderful. Okay, so let's talk about Vito. So I have a little story that really sums him up. When I first got him, he's just this little tiny 8-week-old puppy, and he's my first puppy that I've raised. And I wanted to, I'm a former teacher, I wanted to do everything by the book, and so we have homework. We have Puppy K, and then we have kindergarten, and we come home and we have homework. So I'm sitting at my kitchen table, and I've got my computer out, and I'm looking, through all the homework and what I have to do, and I have to do this 3 times and this 2 times, and I'm trying to do everything just right. And I look down at my feet, and there's Vito just looking up at me, tiny little puppy, like, come on, woman, hurry up, let's go, I've got this, just go. And I'll never forget that confidence and that face that he had when he was looking up at me, and I just thought, yeah, let's do this. And so We started our training and off he went. So that was just Vito from the very beginning. He's confident, joyful, smart, ready to learn, ready to work, ready to take on life. Most of the time, he was more ready than I was. He had this wonderful way of putting me at ease, like, come on, we can do this, we've got this, and that's just been his way. And he always loves having a job to do, whether that meant learning something new or going on outings or exploring the world. He's just so fun and joyful. And one of the most meaningful parts of Vito's journey was his time at Mule Creek State Prison, where he received his formal training from the incarcerated trainers. And I was fortunate enough to attend one of their graduations that they have before they send the dogs back to campus. And it gave me such a deep respect for this part of the program. These trainers help prepare a dog for a life of service, and in return, the training program gives them purpose, responsibility, hope, and a way to give back to society. It's a beautiful reminder that this program changes lives on both ends of the leash. So, and I have to mention, Vito is a bit of a supermodel. Shout out V-Litter. If I had $1 for every time someone stopped to tell me how handsome he was or how gorgeous his eyes were, I'd be a millionaire. And he really does know how to pose for the camera. So have fun with that. I've always known, where are you, Ever? Ah, there you are, right there. Whoever was matched with Vito would be incredibly lucky. He's such a special dog, and I'm so happy that he's beginning this next chapter with you and your family. I hope he brings your family as much joy, comfort, and love as he has brought to ours. We're so proud of you, Vito. See, he's already all yours. He won't even look at me. And we're very grateful to be a part of Vito's story. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. Vito was trained at Mill Creek State Prison by incarcerated trainer Amir Weaver, and we have a video to share.
I would like to begin by giving thanks to Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines. I would like to thank my supervisors, Ms. Parisi, Ms. Maples, and Ms. Lima for hiring me and granting me this opportunity to give back. I would like to thank the service dog training team here on Sea Yard at Mule Creek, because it surely takes a village to guide dogs and train them and take care of these beautiful dogs. I would also like to give thanks to Daniel Cruz for teaching me and training me and waking me up every morning to learn how to train dogs, and I appreciate that. And I want to compliment him on his great work with Vito. He trained him, and I kept him polished for 6 months. What I remember most about Vito is the love and kindness that he brought into my life. I will always remember his high energy, his happiness, his cool smile, and how he communicates with his eyes. How Vito affected me in a positive way is by teaching me how to not be selfish. He has motivated me to not give up on myself when times get hard. He has taught me that I'm capable of not just being a negative prison statistic, and that I'm able to be productive by learning how to train service dogs, to help people by placing empathy within my heart to help the recipients with their challenges and disabilities. What I hope the new client gets from Vito is that they feel comfortable with Vito to help them with their everyday necessities, and that they fall in love with Vito like I did, and fall in love with his support, his kindness, his quick wit, and his helpful, energetic personality. Vito will always be in my heart. I love you, man. Thank you.
A lot of good stories. And we keep moving forward with our next graduate, Jared, and his facility service dog, Samson. Jared is a law enforcement professional with over 20 years of experience in the capital city of Springfield, Illinois. He currently oversees the Detective Bureau of the Springfield Police Department that is responsible for investigating crimes against children, homicides, property crimes, gang crimes, drug offenses, and various other violent crimes. Gerald helps lead the wellness initiative within the Springfield Police Department, focusing on officer mental health, physical health, and any other facet of overall wellness. Gerald and his facility dog Samson work together to aid officers in difficult times when they are exposed to traumatic events, critical incident, acute stressors, or chronic stress. Gerald and his facility dog Samson also create a welcoming environment and help to calm children victims of crimes when they're asked to recall events of traumatic experience. Please join me to welcome Gerald and Samson on stage.
Hi, everybody. I want to say thanks to all the amazing staff at GDA TLC. Throughout the application, admission, and training process, I've learned there's a lot of incredible work, effort, and passion that goes into the entire program at GDA, and it's been a truly impressive experience beyond my expectations. To the class trainers, thank you for everything. Your knowledge and experience is incredible. Every one of you went above and beyond to make the students feel like family, to help us throughout the process, and to make us better as handlers. You guys are truly a class act. Thank you. I'm excited to see what Samson and I will do as a team in the months and years ahead. Being a facility dog, I love that he will be exposed to so many people on a daily basis, whether it's comforting officers who sometimes see the unimaginable, helping children or even adults who may have just experienced the worst day of their lives, simply being a calming presence or bridging the gap between law enforcement and the community that we serve. I have no doubt that Samson will do things for these populations that no one else but Samson can do. To the donors, volunteers, puppy raisers, incarcerated trainers, and all those that made this incredible program a reality, thank you. Your kindness and effort to continue this amazing program is impacting so many lives in so many ways. To the handlers of Class 438, we have the obligation to not take this experience for granted. We owe it to those we serve, we owe it to our dogs, we owe it to all those inside and outside of the GDA walls to continue this mission with the utmost respect for the program. Keep in mind we were chosen to be a part of something great. Thank you all.
You never get used to this. Samson was raised by Margaret and Greg Jackson, and I believe Margaret will be joining us on stage. Maybe? Yes, oh, there you are.
Some of you, we already know each other from raising dogs together through the years, and some of you probably never seen me before. I'm Margaret Jackson, and obviously the raiser of Samson. Samson was just a joy. Whoa! Samson was just a joy to raise. He was a spit image of the dog we raised before named Kingston, and a lot of similarities. So I felt like I just, again, hit the lottery by having such a special dog. And they do make us look good. You know, there's just so many stories, and I'm supposed to do 2 minutes. I'm like, how am I supposed to do 2 minutes? That's okay. So whether I'm going into Trader Joe's, they're already in love with the dog after 3 or 4 times you walk in there. It's like, where's the dog, or where's Samson? So well behaved, no matter where we took him. He was really an easy dog to to teach and love to even do the commands and things like that. So my story with this whole thing is it's kind of special because our daughter's here today. She's the one that got us started in raising guide dogs, middle school and on. So she raised multiple dogs. And yeah, we helped here and there because she was underage, but she's a master with animals and still is. They have 2 labs at their house now. These are the babies that the baby that she has in her front pack. And so I have to hang up my hat with racing at this point because we have so many beautiful grandkids that we need to go visit. Anyway, it all started one night. Our son had a study lesson at our house, and he had brought a dog. He brought a dog that he was doing community service through Foothill Technology High School, and they were studying, and so Sarah and I got to go into our bedroom, my bedroom, with this little puppy on the bed, and we had a blast. And so that is what got her started in raising dogs. So let's see, it was this was the start of a long and wonderful relationship with GDA. So our daughter is, like I just said, is here at this point. She's spending this day with me, and it's so sweet that she is, because I can't raise anymore. I've got all these grandbabies all over, so we need to travel and see our kids. And so yeah, Samson was our 6th pup we raised. He easily caught on learning the new commands through the 2 years we had him. His favorite toy was a 10-foot long tug-of-war rope, and he loved the relaxing evenings chewing on his Nyla bone when we would watch TV. And again, basically, he just made it easy for us. And always, and this is true, and always he was game for training. So, I do the dish, I do that, and I go out and do some more training. And he loved it. He loved the commands, and he loved to work. I just want to add at the end here, if anyone's here that's on the fence about raising a dog, I just want to encourage you to do that. It will change your life in many positive ways. And one of these moments of greatest joy is today. The GDA dogs are incredible. So this is the outcome of you taking that first step. I just encourage you to think about that if you haven't raised before. Thank you.
Samson was trained at RJ Donovan by incarcerated trainer Steven Romero, and we have a video for you.
Hello, my name is Steve Romero, and this is Samson. I'm his primary trainer. I want to begin this video by showing appreciation and saying that I'm grateful to Guide Dogs of America for this opportunity, and specifically Ms. Simpson and Ms. Maples for the training instruction that they've given us in preparing these dogs to go out and be service animals. First of all, I would like to say that this dog provided me with a lot of opportunity to become more productive and responsible during his training. And while we're working resilience into this dog, he's working a lot of resilience into us. He showed me the value of being positive and making sure that the way that I'm feeling during the training doesn't travel down the leash. He's been a valuable lesson throughout this whole process, and whoever gets this dog is going to be as thankful as I am.
I told you they have opinions and they share it. Moving on, our next graduate, we have John and his facility service dog, Valor. John is a sergeant with Lancaster County Correction in Nebraska. He has started the staff wellness initiative to include a facility dog. John will use Valor as a facility dog to enhance the wellness of the staff he works with. John and Valor will be able to provide correction staff with increased support as they work through the demanding and stressful career in correction. Please let me invite on stage John and Valor.
Good morning. Thank you, GDA, for having me, for accepting me in the program. I'm happy to be a part of Class 438. Thank you to everybody else that's here with me today. We've grown so much in the last 8 days. It's pretty incredible. Thank you to the trainers. All 4 of you are remarkable human beings. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything you do inside and outside the facility. As somebody who works inside a facility, I know those stressors, so thank you for all you do. Another thank you to my department director, Director Johnson, and the entire staff back in Lincoln. Thank you for entrusting me in this endeavor as we go on with the facility dog and Valor. I hope we serve you with great pride, and we're there for you in your time of need. Another thank you to the Pino Pizza and Pup Group. Thank you for our scholarship. I greatly appreciate it. The biggest thank you of all goes to my wife, Katie. Thank you for letting me do this. I love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, John. He always loved my music playlist, so he always came with the vehicle that I was driving, despite the Italian drives. He loved my playlist, so it made me really proud. Valor was raised by Andrea and Joe Kirkwood, and we are going to invite Sue to read a speech from the Kirkwood family. Let's welcome Sue.
Hi, I'm Sue Munns, and Valor was raised in the San Diego group. Andrea couldn't be here today and asked me to read this letter. When we found out we were getting a male lab from the V litter, we were assigned our first important job to choose a boy's name that started with the letter V. We wanted a name that felt worthy of the life he was going to change, a noble name for a noble profession. So we chose the name Valor. Valor means courage, bravery, and determination. It suggests strength of mind and a kind of honorable fearlessness. Valor also originates from the Latin word valere, which means to be strong or to have worth. Valor, you are all of those things, and we are so proud to have been your puppy raisers. When we brought him home, we expected a fairly typical lab, a dog who loved to swim, loved to fetch, was food motivated, and was quick to learn. Well, Valor was none of the above. I can vouch for that. It turns out Valor is not your typical lab. He hated swimming. He happily sat back and watched our giant Labradoodle Stafford fetch. And when it came to training, Valor was affectionately known as a processor. While I waited patiently for Valor to process a command like sit, Stafford would sit up and down, up and down, up and down, wondering why the treat wasn't coming his way. But Valor did have one classic lab quality, and arguably it was the best. Valor loves everyone he meets, and everyone who meets Valor falls in love with him. And that brings me to destiny. Destiny is the idea that a life has a purpose, that certain things are meant to be. Our family, Valor's first family, is filled with police officers, firefighters, ER nurses, and corrections officers. From the first day he came into our home, Valor brought support and comfort to the people around him. When I told our daughter-in-law, who is a police officer and detective in the sex crimes unit, she said, "That is so fitting. He has always had such a calming influence." We always hoped Valor would become a facility dog. And now it feels clear Valor was meant to work within the field of corrections. John, we are so happy that Valor is going home to you and your family. We are so grateful that he will fulfill his destiny as a facility dog, offering comfort and support to those who work so hard to protect us. Your family and your co-workers will fall in love with Valor. Of that, I have absolutely no doubt.
Thankfully, Valor is going to Nebraska and there's no ocean there, so no swimming. Valor was trained at Richard J. Donovan by incarcerated trainer William Wong and Heath Sosa, and we're sharing a video with you.
Hello, my name is William Wong. I am primary for this dog named Valor. First, I want to thank you for the opportunity from GDA and TLCAD for this, give me this opportunity to work with this great dog. And it was a very, very pleasant experience. And I hope whoever gets him, I'm pretty sure they will enjoy him too.
Hello everybody, my name is Heath Sosa. I was a secondary on Valor. Valor is an amazing dog. You're going to enjoy this dog very much. I know one thing I'm going to miss about Valor is that with my dog that I have, Hulk, they like to wrestle around in the cell, and my dog would chew on his ears, and it's pretty fun watching this guy grow up to be here in this program. What I enjoy the most about too is I'd be able to collaborate with my teammate. We work together, which is a good thing for this program, that we all can be teammates. It's one big happy family here, just getting these dogs to the finish line. So you're going to enjoy this dog very much. And I want to thank everybody up at the campus. Thank you guys for what you provide us with these service dogs. I thank Ms. Simpson, Ms. Maples. You guys are great for your mentors to me, and you help me and help all of us together get these dogs to the finish line. So enjoy the rest of graduation, guys.
Oh, one more thing. His AKA is a big puppy.
Big puppy! Big time, bud.
I think we're pretty good at matching these dogs, huh? Hannah, we do pretty good here. All right, let's move on, and we're going to our next graduate. We're gonna have our next team with Karen and her autism service dog, Bula. Karen is the mother of a 12-year-old neurodivergent twins. Their autism service dog, Bula, will help her son build confidence, independence, and meaningful connections with his community, while supporting sensory regulation and emotional well-being. With Bula by his side, he can continue to explore the world and thrive as a creative and empathetic preteen. Their dog will also support their daughter with emotional regulation and independence. Let's invite Karen and little Bula up here on stage.
Thanks, everyone. Can you hear me? Awesome. So along our autism journey, we had the privilege of meeting Dr. Temple Grandin. Temple encouraged us to keep creating opportunities for new experiences. Her message has stayed with us. Confidence and independence grow through exploration while respecting each person's unique strengths and interests. That perfectly captures what Bula will mean to our family. Bula will help the kids to continue exploring the world and building friendships. to the staff, trainers, incarcerated trainers, volunteers, sponsors, the wonderful puppy raisers that did such an amazing job with Bula, donors, supporters, and all my classmates. Thank you so much.
We'll try again. Let's go.
Thank you, Karen and Bula. Yeah. Bula, now watch me saying this last name. Bula was raised by Holly and Bob Sjogren. I am pretty sure you all want Holly on stage. We're gonna let Bob sitting there on the backstage. So let's welcome Holly up on stage.
Good morning. My name is Holly Sjogren, and I'm here with my co-raiser, Bob. My mom, Susie, and on behalf of Hopeview Elementary School in the Ocean View School District and the Huntington Beach Puppy Raiser Group, the staff and students, we would like to tell you the story of Boppin' with Bula. The students all vote on a name when we get our puppies. We get ideas from each class and narrow them down to a few names. Bula was a unique name choice given, so we had to look up what it meant. Bula is a traditional Fijian word for hello, welcome, and the good life, and is used as a warm, energetic greeting across Fiji. It is a wish for good health, happiness, and a long life. One day we were in the bank, and a gentleman asked what the dog's name was. And after I started to explain, he interrupted me and said he knew all about Bula. He was Fijian, and he was very impressed with the name as well as our behavior of our spunky little Bula. Bula continued to show her welcoming skills and her zest for life at Hopeview Elementary. She loved visiting classrooms and practicing her sit for greeting with the students. She loved taking photos with the students as part of the school-wide reward system. Hopeview is known for being a community of caring, and Bula fit right in with our school-wide theme. The students, staff, and community love seeing our pups in training at school and out into the community. After school hours, Bula spent time with our family at the movies, running errands, family outings, vacations, sports events, college visits and tours, and grad school presentations. Bula loved her good life and spreading happiness wherever she went. We are sure Bula spread her happiness and energetic attitude with her trainers at Mule Creek State Prison. Thank you to Trainer Prasad for loving Bula as much as we did. We are so thankful to you and to the other trainers at Mule Creek for their love, time, and patience that you put into our dogs. We know our puppies are well loved and cared for. Thank you to the trainers and staff for all that you do for our puppies. Nicole, Sonia, Jess, Cheryl, Rochelle, and Hannah, your work with these dogs does not go unnoticed. You are absolutely amazing, and we are blessed to know you. The prison training program at Mule Creek State Prison and Richard Donovan State Prison is truly a godsend to our puppies and their future as a service dog. In closing, I would like to thank Hopeview community for raising thousands of dollars each year in order to help sponsor our puppies. I would also like to thank the Ocean View School District and the school board for supporting Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, and for welcoming 23 puppies in training into our district. To Karen and her family, we wish you our warm, energetic Bula greeting and prayers for a good life and good health. May our little Bula be a positive addition to your family and help spread health, happiness, and a good life for years to come.
Thank you, Ollie. Bula was trained at Mill Creek State Prison by incarcerated trainer Ronald Prasad, and we have a video.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sitting here today looking at this incredible graduating class, my heart is incredibly full. This graduation marks a special milestone for me. Over the years with this program, I've had the privilege of graduating 3 amazing dogs who went on to neurodivergence placements. Each one left a lasting mark on my soul. But today I'm here to celebrate my 4th graduate, a beautiful 2.5-year-old Golden Retriever Labrador Cross, who has completely stolen my heart. Her name is Bula. Now, being from the Fiji Islands myself, this name carries a deeply personal connection for me. In the native Fijian language, Bula is the most iconic word for hello or welcome, but its literal translation goes much deeper. It means life or good health. It is used as a profound blessing, a way of wishing someone a vibrant life and wellness. Now, wishing someone a vibrant life is a beautiful, grounded sentiment, which is actually hilarious, because if you know Bula, you know she is an absolute whirlwind of pure, spunky energy. She doesn't just enter a room, she brings a whole new life into it. She has a massive personality, an infectious spirit, and an unconditional capacity to love. But there's one specific ritual that truly defines her. The very second she is released from her kennel, or the moment she gets up from her mat, she has a mission. She doesn't just walk in. She immediately hunts for a toy, and once she secures it in her mouth, she proudly parades around the room, using it to solicit pets from anyone lucky enough to be in her radius. It is her signature move, and it never fails to bring joy to your day. Behind all that energetic playfulness is a dog whose deepest desire is simply to make you happy. The intense drive to please, combined with the world-class training from myself and Guide Dogs of America and 1011 Canine, it is what makes her so extraordinary. She has worked so hard to get here, balancing her natural spunk with the discipline needed to change a human life. Saying goodbye to the dogs we raise is never easy, but out of all the dogs I've had loved through this program, Bula has made an undeniable, permanent impact on me. I am so incredibly proud of the partner she has become. To her new teammate, you are getting a loyal companion, a dedicated worker, and a professional toy parader. True to her name and carrying a piece of my home with her, she is going to bring life, health, and beautiful daily blessing into your world. Congratulations, my sweet girl. Go change the world. Thank you.
A really interesting fact we didn't know about the meaning of Bula with the incarcerated trainer. So, destiny, huh? All right, let's move on. Our next graduate. Next team up is Kristen and her facility service dog, Zeus. Kristen has been a physical therapist for 24 years at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital in Philadelphia, where she takes great pride in delivering exceptional patient care and supporting the growth of others. She works alongside an incredible team of therapists and clinicians committed to provide compassionate, high-quality care and improving patients' lives. Her experience spans diverse population, including individuals recovering from stroke, trauma, orthopedic condition, transplant, cardiovascular disease, and critical illness in the ICU. Please help me to welcome Kristen and Zeus up on stage.
Good morning. 10 days ago, we arrived on campus, excited, nervous, and wondering if we were truly ready for this journey. Today, we graduate with amazing service dogs. I would like to thank GDA. That's okay. I would like to thank GDA, TLC for this life-changing opportunity. The hospitality, care, and support shown throughout these past 10 days has been truly extraordinary. From the moment we arrived, we were welcomed like family. Every step of this process, from the moment I submitted my application and my earliest interactions with Hannah, up until today has reflected your unwavering commitment to helping people and changing lives. A very special thank you to Zeus's puppy raisers, Rick and Carrie Muir. Thank you for the love, dedication, and countless hours you invested. Your hard work laid the foundation for Zeus to become a facility dog. I'd like to also recognize the incarcerated trainers for the care, dedication, and hard work they put into preparing Zeus for his role as a facility dog. A huge shout out to our amazing trainers, Nicole, Sonia, Jess, and Rochelle, for your patience, your expertise, your encouragement, your humor, and your belief in us. You guided us every step of the way and helped transform uncertainty into confidence. And I think we can all agree there was never a dull moment in class. And finally, to my wonderful classmates, what an incredible journey we have shared together. Your friendship, support, laughter, and encouragement helped make this experience successful and unforgettable. You and your dogs are amazing, and I know your dogs will do great things. To everyone who played a role in bringing us to this moment, thank you. You have given us all a future filled with hope and possibilities. We're doing this side?
Oh, Zeus. Zeus was raised by Rick and Carrie Muir. And Rick, are you coming up? Yeah, why? Let's welcome Rick on stage. Just a little note. I met Rick in Vegas, and when he discovered that Zeus was in the institution, I run the program. He was trying to convince me that probably was not suitable for finishing his career. And I promise him that he will graduate.
Yeah, I kept trying to convince Sonia that Zeus was not going to make it. She should send him home to me. And she said in no uncertain terms that was not going to happen. So, welcome to the 12-Step Puppy Raisers meeting. My name is Rick, and I'm a puppy raiser. Those of you who are not currently raising a puppy will be handed one on the way out along with an instruction manual. I'm not kidding. Zeus, it was funny. For those of you that don't know, each litter starts with a different letter of the alphabet, and you're not allowed to use a name of a dog that's in service or one that's in training. So when the Z litter rolled around for us, we're like, damn it, what are we going to do? Well, luckily, somebody who had named their puppy Zeus, the puppy had just, returned. So we were able to get Zeus as a name, and I thought, man, what a great name. It's a strong, strong name. So we were thrilled to get that name. They tell us we can't say anything bad about the dogs when we had them. And in the past, that's been an issue because, what else do you say about some of the puppies we've raised? However, that was not the case with Zeus. This dog was like perfect from day one. I mean, you dream as a puppy raiser of getting one like this. It's like, he's not doing anything bad. What am I doing wrong? So he had these wonderful eyes. He just kind of stare into your soul. So I'm thrilled that he went into, that he's going to do facility work. I didn't know a lot about facility work, in the past. And when TLC and GDA merged and they said, hey, we're going to have these facility dogs, I checked into it. And I thought, man, it'll be perfect for Zeus. He's never met anybody he didn't think loved him. So he's going to be perfect for that. He's just a complete lover. His only problem was a puppy raiser problem. we get these reports monthly from the trainers in the facilities, and almost every month, things I got to work on. I snuggle too much. You know, I can't get him off the bed, you know, things like that. So those were all puppy raiser issues. You know, as noted, I kept trying to get Sonia, every time I'd see her, I'd say, free Zeus, free Zeus. But she wasn't buying it. Anyway, Kristen, I think you're gonna absolutely love this boy. It was funny because when we first came in to greet, he looked at me, I had the hat on, and he's like, I don't like that guy. And I'm like, Zeus, it's me. He goes, no, I'm sticking here with Kristen. So he wasn't coming over. I just wanted to say thanks to Susan Hoffman, who sponsored Zeus. I don't know how many dogs you've sponsored over the years, but we've had a couple, 3 of them. And you know, in the past, we were supposed to do a social media page, and I have no ability in that area at all. So we made a deal that I would send her pictures and video, just one-on-one, of all the things that the dogs did wrong, because she's a fellow puppy raiser, and only us can share those things. So they forced me on this next one. I've got a social media page, and I'm learning. So anyway, thank you to the trainers in the facilities. I know we're going to see a video from his facility trainers, but the gentleman that started out his training is here tonight, Robert Young, and I just want to say thank you, Robert. I'm sure you'd rather be here than on the video that's about to be shown. I just want to say thank you so much for starting out, and it was wonderful to see you and hear some of the stories. So thank you much, and get your puppy on the way out.
All right, Rick, you took my little out program deal. I was going to acknowledge Zeus primary trainer, Mr. Robert Young. If you can stand up, we're going to give you another round of applause. Thank you. Zeus completed his program of training in Mill Creek State Prison, and incarcerated trainer Daniel Arvalo and Mr. Diaz polished and took Zeus to the next step. So we are going to share a video from Mill Creek.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Arevalo. I've been working here at Mill Creek State Prison. This is my buddy Zeus right here. Good boy. When talking about Zeus, the most common words pop up: goofball, friendly, loving, determined. Many of us in the program can attest to Zeus's willingness to love and be affectionate. He truly is a loving heart on 4 legs. Working with Zeus has taught me to have the patience of a saint. I'm sure many of my colleagues feel the same. Zeus has also taught me how important it is to build trust and nurture a relationship, especially with him. The message and the lesson was driven home when seeing my partner Eddie Diaz begin to work together with Zeus for the very first time. It took time, patience, and plenty of nurturing to build that trust and the relationship we have with Zeus. My hope for Zeus's new family is that he fills your lives with all the love and joy that he has freely given us in full. I hope that he is another part of your family that you can count on when you need him most. I wish you and Zeus a long and joyous life together. I would like to take a moment and give special thanks and a shout out to all the C-Yard trainers who's helped Zeus progress to this point. To my fellow E-Yard trainers for their unyielding support and time helping Zeus progress to this point. It really does take a village.
A big thank you to TLCAD and GDA for this chance to change lives through service dogs. And last but not least, a special thanks to Ms. Maples, Ms. Parisi, and Ms. Lima for their knowledge, help, and guidance in service dog training. Thank you.
Okay, it was a little out of program, but I think we convinced Mr. Young to come up on stage and say a couple of words for us. Please. He was not expecting that.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. No, I was not expecting it, so thank you for that. So Zeus was actually my second dog, and he taught me a valuable life lesson about expectations. The first dog I had, she was very bubbly, very quick to react, very attentive. Zeus was not. So it was a different, I had to learn a different way with the help of Miss Parisi and Miss Maples, how to train again, basically. But when I got Zeus, it was very hard for me to bond with him because of Rookie. I had really missed Rookie. She was my first dog. And so it was really hard for me to just say, okay, I got a new dog, cool. It wasn't. It took me some time. Zeus, on the other hand, he bonded right away. You know, he was following me around, and it took the effort of Miss P, one of my coworkers, saying, just pay attention to him. He's a really good dog. And those little quirks that I thought were like troublesome, like, oh, this is gonna be so hard for me, turned out to be just a blessing from him, right? He's just such a good dog. His humor, and he was saying it earlier about the look that he gave you, that could see into your soul, and it's true. He would do, and he would throw his head back and look and just stare at you deeply. But about that expectations is something that he taught me well, and placing expectations on people and dogs. So it was really a valuable lesson for me. As far as the program goes, besides that, it was, I work with dogs now, so they gave me the opportunity to do this and to do something that I'm passionate about and that I love. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is a great program. Thank you all for being here, for your support, for everything that you do, all of you. Thank you.
You are welcome. All right, we're getting there. Stay with us. Now we're gonna have another amazing team. Our next team is Mary Kate and autism service dog Zacho. Mary Kate is a loving mother and advocate for her son, Silas, who is on the autism spectrum. Silas faces daily challenges with safety, regulation, and navigating the world around him. And today marks an important step toward greater independence. Zacho will provide Silas with comfort, stability, and protection as he grows in confidence and ability. As his handler, Mary Kate is committed to supporting their journey as a team, continuing the training, and advocating for awareness and understanding of autism. Together, they're beginning a new chapter filled with hope, connection, and the promise of a more support future. Let's welcome Mary Kate and Zacho on stage.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone here at GDA for giving me this opportunity and experience of a lifetime. These past 10 days have been absolutely incredible. And I can't believe how quickly they have flown by. Thank you to Chloe and Adam for raising Zacho, and thank you to all the amazing puppy raisers for giving our dogs such an amazing start. Thank you to the incarcerated inmate trainers for all the time and dedication you put into each and every dog. Your work is truly life-changing. A special thank you to Hannah. From the moment we met in my hometown, you made me feel so welcome and supported. To Sonia, Nicole, Jess, and Rochelle, thank you for everything. Your knowledge, encouragement, and sense of humor have meant so much. I can't wait to go home and introduce Zacho to our son, Silas. I know you're going to have such a special bond. I am so honored to have been given this opportunity. Thank you for changing not only our lives, but the lives of so many families. We will be forever grateful. Thank you.
Zacho was raised by Chloe Florentino and Adam Fernandez, and we're going to welcome Chloe on stage. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chloe and my handsome fiance right there, and I had the privilege of raising Zacho. For us, Zacho was the first for so many reasons. He was the first dog that we raised as a couple, which you learn so much about each other. And he was the first dog that I brought to school with me in my classroom. I'm a teacher, and he changed our life for the better. I've been reading this book lately from the Doggist, and it's a book called This Dog Will Change Your Life. And there was a part in it where they talk about joking about like dog parents relating to actual parents. But I say this because we raised Zacho and learned so much about each other, and our relationships changed, and our lives changed for the better. Zacho, we always knew, was greater than us. His purpose was always greater than us. And so it feels meant to be here right now, because we always knew that he would be with you, Mary Kate, in some way, shape, or form. Zacho, one of my favorite things about him, and I'm sure Adam can attest, was his drool. He drools so much. You already have a wipey with you or a towel, but we always had one with us. And for a while, we were concerned that he would get career changed because of it. And so we're really glad that he didn't. Zacho's favorite place to be was at school. I just told Mary Kate when we met that his favorite place was with his students. And so when we found out that Zacho would be with Silas, her 8-year-old son, it was one of those moments that just felt like it was meant to be. So we are so happy for you. We're so proud of Zacho and that he'll be with you and your family, because he did change our lives. And every single person who came into contact with Zacho, I think they left a better person because of him. And I have no doubts that he'll do the same for you and for Silas, and he'll give him the world. So I'm so excited for you. I want to say thank you to the trainer at Mule State. You guys know you get a card every month with a picture of your dog and a letter, but we felt the love from you. We felt the care that his trainers gave him at Mule State, and so we're so thankful for that. He's the most loving dog ever. I know you're all saying that, but I mean it. He's the most loving dog ever, and it was an honor to raise him and to be a part of his journey. So enjoy him, and we'll see you in Canada because we'll be visiting you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chloe. Zacho was trained at Mill Creek State Prison, and we have a video by his incarcerated trainer, Michael Frosto.
My name is Michael, and this is Zacho. Zacho arrived here last February. Since his first day here, he has brought plenty of happiness and joy to everyone he's come across. And I would like to give a special thanks to GDA and TLC for allowing me the opportunity to participate in this program. To my coworkers for their assistance in Zacho's success, and most importantly, to my daughters, Kissa and Camilla. The first day they met Zacho, they fell in love with him, and they provided some of Zacho's most important training. That will stick with him throughout his daily life as a service dog. I remember when I first started working with Zacho, and it was nothing like I expected. He seemed a bit unsure and a little mopey. So I asked the coworker, how do I instill confidence in the dog? He said, always do short sessions and always allow the dog to feel successful. Before I knew it, Zacho was running around, jumping on chairs, and he was performing his behaviors with so much excitement. And his bond with me was so strong, he wouldn't want to leave my side, not even to go on his doggy field trips. This is when I realized Zacho wasn't lacking confidence. He was missing his puppy raisers, and it showed in his behavior. Zacho has taught me not to be so quick to judge a person or animals. Instead, show understanding and compassion, that people may be going through situations, and that it's okay to meet them where they are. I'm proud of Zacho, and I hope he brings joy and happiness to his new family as he has done mine. Let's go, Team Zacho.
All right, our last graduate. So last but not least, we have Vanessa and autism service dog Finley. Vanessa's son is a thoughtful and determined student who has shown meaningful growth throughout his journey. He's currently being paired with service dog Finley, and together they will continue to build confidence, independence, and support in his daily life. Her kid has a kind heart and continues to work through challenges with resilience and strengths. He's steadily discovering his strengths and moving forward toward a bright and promising future. And we are going to welcome on stage Vanessa and Miss Finley. As trainer, we are so proud they are clicking and treating their dog every step of the way coming up here, so.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of my family, I just want to thank you. I'm sorry. On behalf of my family, I just want to say thank you to Hannah for being so kind and supportive through the application process. Our instructors, Nicole, Rochelle, Jessica, and Sonia, thank you for your patience, kindness, encouragement, and for believing in us throughout this journey. To everyone at Guide Dogs of America, thank you for making this incredible partnership possible. To the puppy raisers, the inmate trainers who devoted so much time and heart to these amazing dogs, the staff and the generous donors who make this program possible, thank you. Lastly, I want to thank my classmates. It has been a privilege to share this journey with all of you. I wish each of you and your new partners a lifetime of happiness, success, and unforgettable memories. Thank you.
Well, dogs have their opinions sometimes, and we just deal with it. Okay. Finley was raised by Amy Odall and their family. And I believe Amy's gonna come up on stage with us, so let's welcome Amy.
Thank you. Our journey with Finley began at a GDA TLC graduation ceremony. I came on February 4th, 2003 with a friend who invited me just to see her grand puppy graduate because she was a breeder mom. And that day changed our family lives. We were amazed at how much these dogs bless their forever families. And so witnessing that, we left knowing that we wanted to be a part of that mission that GDA and TLC has. So when I got home, I right away applied for a puppy, and 10 days later, Finley joined our family. And that was the beginning of an unforgettable adventure. I'm afraid we're gonna go home with a puppy today too, so we do have a breeder at home. From the very beginning, Finley was an extraordinary puppy. She was eager to learn, she was full of joy, and she loved everyone she met. I did mention that the music of John Denver and the news reports from BBC Radio are a sure way to get her to sleep in her kennel because they always put her to sleep for us. Finley lived with our family until May 1st of 2024. She was part of our family, and she was there to celebrate milestones big and small. She watched our daughter graduate from high school and then helped us to move her into her freshman dorm at Cal Poly SLO. She vacationed with us in Palm Springs and other places, and she always embraced the new experiences with curiosity and confidence. She's just a great dog. She welcomed my father into our home when he had to move in with us, so with him, she learned to navigate walkers and wheelchairs and doctor's appointments and the slower pace that comes with an aging person. She happily ran and played hard with our middle son. And while our oldest son lives in Chicago, whenever he came to visit, he jokingly tried more than once to sneak her into his suitcase when it was time to fly home. She also accompanied my husband to work downtown Los Angeles, and it was not hard for her to ride the elevators or to adapt to that busy high-rise building that he works in. But the place that Finley made the most impact was at church and at school. I serve as a senior pastor of a Lutheran church and school in Glendale. We have about 140 students from transitional kindergarten through 8th grade, and everyone quickly fell in love with her. From the first day that I brought her to campus, I knew she was going to be a therapy dog. When a kindergartner struggled to say goodbye to a mom, then Finley quietly offered comfort. When one of our 3rd grade students with autism was having a difficult day, she instinctively lay beside him, allowing the student to pet her until he felt calm again. She brought peace to our anxious children, joy to our teachers, and love to countless members of our church and our congregation. One time she accompanied me to see a person in hospice care who only had a day or two to live. Finley walked into her home, jumped onto a chair right near the bed, which she normally never was allowed to be on a chair, but she knew right away to jump on the chair, and she placed her chin right on the woman's arm. Her son said that was the first time in 2 days that they had ever seen their mother respond to anything or anyone because she was already in a coma. Finley knew exactly what to do. So even though she's been in college for over 2 years, a little longer than the average, a student at school or a person at church is always asking me, what's happening with Finley? Where is she? When will she get out of jail? And so I'm so excited to announce this tomorrow at church and to show some pictures. So saying goodbye to Finley again is going to be difficult, but it was our goal from the very beginning. We knew that she would bless someone, and she will bless Sebastian and Vanessa and their family. We're overjoyed that she's found her forever family, and we were blessed to love her first, to give her that strong foundation and lots of adventures. And we pray that she learned everything she learned with us and they learned with the incarcerated prisoners, that she will equip her to bring confidence, independence, comfort, and unconditional love to Sebastian, the person she was meant to be with. So Finley will always hold a special place in our hearts. We are grateful to have been the beginning chapter in her story, and we know her greatest adventure is just beginning. We will continue to puppy raise because these puppies bless our lives as well. I encourage everyone to participate in puppy raising. It has changed our lives for the better. I especially want to thank Suzanne, Jeff, Lexi, Abby, and Hannah, all from the San Fernando Valley area chapter, because they were all very helpful to me and my family and to Finley and to Corey, our breeder. Thanks.
Thank you, Amy. And Finley was trained at Richard J. Donovan by incarcerated trainer Brian Lopez, and we are going to share a video.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brian Lopez. This is Finley. I've been her primary trainer since she received, we got her here in March of 2024, as it was, 2025. She has been awesome. And I am very grateful that Guide Dogs of America sent her here. She's been one of a series of dogs that I've got to work with that have been awesome. Bear, Luca, now Finley, and I think Finley's taught me the most, though. She taught me about unconditional love, really, and she has always shown it to me, and she has always received it from me. It wasn't something I knew a lot about for her, and so learning how to train with unconditional love has been probably the best lesson I've ever received in my life. And I am super grateful that there's been a lot of support from staff, so that our experienced teachers, plus our facilitators who are there to help us and back us up and guide us, sometimes take the leash when we feel frustrated. But it's always been a community here that has been supportive, and I appreciate that a lot as well. And I am super happy for you because you now have one of the most awesome dogs in the history of the universe. And the only thing I can say about her is that she's going to love you forever. So congratulations to you. I hope you guys have a long life together.
And here we are to our graduated class 438. Congratulations. Today is not the end of your journey, it's just the beginning. There will be adventures, challenges, and memories you can't even imagine yet. Through all of it, you will have a partner who won't give up on you. He will always be there with a wagging tail, ready for whatever comes next. And mostly, don't forget, you are now part of GDA and TLC family. Congratulations again. I'm gonna leave the honor to close today and invite on stage our senior manager of the puppy program, our Catherine Jewell. Thank you.
I'll be quick, I swear. So, class 438, you are dismissed now. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause one more time. Wonderful. And like Sonia said, my name's Catherine Jewell. I'm the senior manager of the puppy programs. And as the class exits, I just want to take a moment to talk about the vital role that puppy raisers play. You heard firsthand from them about their experience. And our puppy raisers take on the incredible responsibility of raising our puppies from about 8 weeks of age. They're coming in. I am bringing puppies, just hold on. To about 16 months old. During this time, they teach basic obedience, house manners, and just as importantly, exposing the puppies to a wide variety of experiences and outings. These outings help build confidence. There they are, the stars. The start of it all. So, if today's graduation sparked an interest in puppy raising, I encourage you to attend one of our puppy raiser orientations. We offer these orientations on Zoom as well as right here in the VEC. And so you can visit our website, guidedogsofamerica.org, to click on our events tab and do an orientation. So additionally, we'll be offering a campus tour following this ceremony. Judy Riley will explain more afterwards, so you can get a look at our beautiful campus. Thank you for being a part of today's ceremony. I don't want to have a whole speech. It's hard. It's so hard. And I honestly, I'm okay with that. They're better. But thank you all so much for joining us online or in person. Charles. Yes. And if you're wanting to do the tour, you'll meet out by the trellis right outside these doors. Big, beautiful plant. Thank you.